Hello, Gonzalo. How are you? Good evening.
Hi, Cesar.
How's it going, sir?
Fine, thank you, my friend. And you?
Well, I'm home.
How was your weekend, man?
It was okay. I'm better now, but it was $200 later after
Well,
going to the veterinary.
it was supposed to be like a relaxing time, right?
Yeah, I forgot the fact that there's a lot of dogs in that area.
I think that you forgot.
Yeah, man. So it's like walking into a cave with a lot of bats. Um, it was fun, but yes, I was scared and worried for a little bit, but everything is okay now.
Oh my God,
I need to be
friend.
careful next time.
Luckily, doesn't have a big injury. I think your dog, or does it?
Well, well, check it out. Now that you mention it, yes, he did have some scratches and bites on his skin,
Yes.
on the back. Sorry.
Don't
But
worry.
but I also when we took the collar off, su collar, it was
Yes.
it was stained with a lot of blood.
Oh my God, friend. So the other dog went directly to his neck.
No, that was not his blood.
Oh,
That
okay.
was not his blood. Okay. No, he was beaten, but from the back, like scratches and stuff. But huskies, they have a lot of skin,
Yes, yes,
a
yes,
lot of
yes.
hair, just like Akitas.
Yes.
But after, I mean, the other dog, poor dog, man, the other dog is family too. But unfortunately, when you have a dog separated, no interaction, and he becomes a guard dog, he's a guard dog.
Yes, you're right, friend.
And what Paco did, he beat him on the snout, in el hocico, and he cut
Yes.
him from the snout.
Oh my God, dude. Okay.
No, they got old Yakuza on him, man. Toby and Paco, they got old Yakuza. I mean,
Oh,
it was Toby's fault. I mean, my Vigo, he was provoking the Akita, and when Paco noticed that the Akita was going to jump
Mike.
into the other area, he just jumped in to protect him.
Oh my God,
The
friend.
the 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 Vigo didn't have any chance.
Yes, dude. He
No
was
chance.
just a dessert for that dog.
Exactly. But my husky, he got into a fight. He
Oh,
actually he got really defended himself pretty good. And since they play a lot, they play biting games. So
yes.
he was like a boxer, man. Like the Kita was trying to bite him, he would move fast, you know.
Yes, yes,
Uh,
yes, yes.
so I don't know. It just, I mean, they got separated because they threw water on them, and that's it. But because the water, it was freaking cold,
Yes.
and that's it. But yes, minor things on my husky, my beagle, he was biting the Akita. When they were in a clinch, the
Okay.
husky and the Akita, the beagle was biting the leg of the Akita,
Oh my God.
and pulling him.
Yes,
Pero
you're
si se descuida la Akita, pues el husky se lo madrea. He will hit him.
yes, yes, bro.
So there was no other option but just let him bite me. And I was telling my wife, we need to check the other dog, good, because he's probably hurt from his legs, because the beagle has a strong bite.
Yes, yes, it does, dude.
And no, they got old Yakuza on him, man.
That's the best way to describe it, dude.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and then my family was telling me your dogs are Mara Salvatruchas, you know. They
Yes,
get- they got- they got old Yakuza and Mara on him, and I said, well, my dogs are calm, and of course it was the Beagle's fault, and I got upset at him, and I had to punish him, but because he's the one that started everything, you know.
man, yes.
Uh, I'm talking like they were kids, man. So
Yeah, but they are. They are. Oh my
yeah,
God,
I mean,
dude.
um, but but the thing is, check it out. My father-in-law went to go see Kita because I told him, you know what, I'm worried about the dog. We need to take a. So
Yeah,
my suegro, he had a first aid kit, and he checked the dog and he says, no problem, it's okay. The dog was still upset, you know. He was
yeah,
mad, he was pissed. So he started grabbing logs, costales, bags, and so, you know, he
yeah.
was pissed.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
was pissed, man. You have no idea. He's
that's
like, you know, and he's very, uh, he holds grudges. That's the problem with that dog, with that breed. Son muy sentidos, and they don't forget. So next time they
right.
go, of course, he will remember.
Of course, dude. Maybe we will
So,
get out with his leg. Oh my God, friend. That's a whole experience you had on the weekend, right?
oh no, I'm not gonna forget. I'm going to do something about it. I mean, if we're gonna go there frequently, we need to be able to be careful.
Yes,
And
yes,
not only
dude.
because of dogs, because it could happen with kids, and just imagine
Yes.
it could get
Imagine
bad
that they were fighting and maybe your kids were around. Your
around.
daughter is was around. I don't know. That's dangerous, as you
But
said.
you know what? What's the funny part? I was watching the cameras, because they have cameras there.
Okay?
And before
Yes.
everything happened, the husky went inside the house, and he started warning everybody that the beagle was screwing around, and nobody listened to the poor husky.
Oh my God.
He warned everyone. So he heard the gate open. He just went back.
That's awesome. That's really
True story,
awesome.
man. True story. Because he did it again. After everything
That's
was done, he did it a couple of times. When the Akita was hitting the door and stuff, and the husky was and the beagle was bothering the husky, the Akita, he did it a
yes.
couple of times. He warned us. Hey guys, be careful with this battle, He's gonna do something.
He's going to screw up again.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. No, I mean he's I just realized I have a wonderful dog.
Yes, friend. You have two wonderful dogs.
I
Well, you
have, yes, I do, but the other one is just, oh man. He's a picky blinder, man. Remember, he's British, half British, so he's a picky blinder. He likes to fight and provoke people.
My yeah, you make me laugh.
Yeah, yeah. No, no, no. You have no idea how worried I was. I started hugging my dog, dude. I was thinking, no, no. And he was okay. He was okay.
Yes.
Uh,
Well,
but I
beside
had to take
the
him to the
fun,
vet, and I'm sorry.
beside all the fun part, it could have been dangerous for both of them because the other dog, it looks like a bird, dude. It's really big.
Mine is big. Mine is a big dog for a husky, and The thing is, from the litter, all the puppies that were born at the same time, he's the
Okay.
smallest one because my
Really?
wife was the one that saw the puppies. Yeah, there was like three of them that were huge, like almost the same size as Alaskan Malamutes.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
Because that Akita is about the same size like an Alaska.
okay.
Dude,
Okay.
I
Oh,
mean, the dog is about 75 centimeters tall.
yes.
That's a lot for a dog.
Yes, yes, it is. That's really a lot.
And he's so big that he actually stands up and stretches, and you can see his paws big,
Really?
like a bear.
Oh my fucking
No,
god.
no, no. You just don't want to get close to that dog. You don't know him or he doesn't know you.
Yes, that's why I said to you that that is with luck with a lot.
Yeah, I mean, my dog is big, but the other one, no comparison. And I was always scared. I never thought that my husky would get engaged in a clinch with him. Um, the only thing that I can say is that I need to keep my dog conditioned,
Yes,
train,
yes,
do exercise
yes,
because it's good for him, right? It's
yes,
good
and
for
for the
him.
height.
Well, trust me, he doesn't let anyone get close uh, unless you allow him. For example, today I had people working outside painting the house, and my wife went outside, and he got worried. I was looking at my dog, and he was barking, and then he was howling. When my wife came in, he just relaxed.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh,
the big one, no, he just barks by blah blah blah.
but they are scared of your wife.
Yes, yeah, yeah. But the beagle was barking because there's people. But the husky barked when she went outside. She came in, and that's it. I had to put a muzzle, what is it called in Spanish? Um, that guard that you put on the snout, on the mouth.
Okay. Okay, I understand now.
Yeah,
Yes. So
yes.
he cannot bite, right?
So that he cannot bite and bark. Pero
Yes.
he managed. So my wife grabbed them, lo cargó y se lo llevó de las escaleras y todavía estaba ladrando. Lo cargó así como un niño chiquito, estaba haciendo su berrinche. I was funny. You have no idea.
That's awesome, dude. Un bozal. That's what
Yes,
it's called.
Bozal. I'm sorry, I forgot. Yeah, I had
That's
to go buy
awesome.
him. I had to go buy him for the beagle because he's just too noisy, man. He sees a dog, he wants to get old Mara with him.
Your dogs are magic, dude. They really are.
Yeah, that's just the way it is, man. He wants to get all Peaky Blinder with all the dogs. So that's the way it is, Gonzalo. So we have a lot of things to discuss today. So let's talk about today's unit. Let's go over the objectives. Perhaps we need to do a little video listening really fast. Okay,
Okay, let's do it,
some
friend.
speaking and some reading. Okay, so let's go over the objectives. Predict topics in a conversation. Okay, listen for details of recalled information, listen for the speaker's main intentions, and listen to understand main ideas in a lecture. All right, and for speaking, reminding someone about past events, commenting about memories, and expressing regrets. Now, tomorrow we will discuss grammar, future conditional, past perfect, and infinitives after adjectives and nouns, okay?
Okay.
Also, pronunciation, stressing words with any, every, some, no, and raising intonation to ask clarification, okay? We will discuss tomorrow about the writing section, okay? Because we will do writing tomorrow.
Okay.
So let's see. Let's go into the video. Give me just a second. Okay. So read each question and choose the correct answer. But before that, let's watch the video. Are you ready?
Ready.
Believe it. They admitted everything.
And we got it all recorded with my magic figures app.
How did you know that they would talk about the whole pictures thing?
I saw Jackie's face when I mentioned pictures. Dean as soon as she could.
This is fantastic. I'm so relieved that.
Leave that on. People will recognize you.
Oh, right. Oh, this is a relief. I was beginning to think it was all over for me. You may have saved my life.
Are you ready to go? If we leave now, we'll still be able to catch Tony.
Talia, the news has already been on. There's nothing we can do to change it.
I guess you're right.
Why don't we finish dinner?
But if we leave now, Tony will still be in the office.
Look, Talia, this whole thing's might be cleared up. Why don't we just take a little time to enjoy ourselves?
Of course, you're right. Sorry. And besides, this Valentino's, and I am with a star.
Okay.
Okay. So let's answer some questions. Number one.
Okay. Let's do it. How does Nick feel after he hears Jackie and Dean's conversation? Very pleased that they admitted what they did. Yes. Talia knew that Dean and Jackie were going to talk about Nick. How did she know this? Talia talked to Jackie earlier and upset her. She knew Jackie would tell Dean about their meeting. Talia says if we leave now, we'll be able to catch Tony. What does Talia want to do? She wants to get to the Newsline office before Tony leaves. At the end of the scene, what does Nick suggest they do? Enjoy the rest of the evening together.
Okay. So you ready?
Right.
Money.
Yes, friend, we got it.
Okay. Awesome. So let's go now for the second part.
Let's do it. Okay.
Read each sentence, click on the right answer.
Let's go. When Talia says we got it all recorded, she means that she and Nick have a recording of Dean and Jackie's confession. Yes. Talia wants to talk to Tony as soon as possible because she wants to stop him from airing the story about Nick tonight. Yes. Near the end of the scene, Talia apologizes to Nick because she made Nick feel like she didn't want to spend time with him. At the end of the scene, Talia says, besides, this is Valentino's and I'm with a star. She means that she should just relax and enjoy dinner with Nick at a fancy restaurant. Yes. That one.
So you ready?
Ready. Can you wait for me a second, please? Caesar, give me-
Yes, sure.
Sorry, friend. One of my workers called me, but we are already back in track.
Okay. All right. So
We got it.
okay. No problem. Awesome. Okay. So let's see. Let's go over the second video. You ready?
Ready. Let's do it.
I have confessions, mate.
Oh no, a confession? I thought this whole thing was over.
No. It's not about that. It's about us.
Us. Us as in you and me?
Remember that night in college when we were studying for our Shakespeare final?
Of course I remember it. I remember it well.
Oh, I'd wanted to ask you out.
Wow, so why didn't you?
Well, I heard you had a boyfriend.
Oh, no. Well, I did have a boyfriend, but we had split up earlier in the semester.
I didn't know that. I guess
I'm not seeing anyone now. You know?
Is everything all right? Can I get you a cafe, tea, cappuccino?
I'll have a cappuccino.
Make that tip.
Okay. Any
Okay.
questions?
No, I think I don't have any question.
No? Café, tea. That guy would scare me. Man. Like what?
Yes, dude. I probably would punch that dude.
Don't do that, man.
No, don't ruin that special moment, dude.
All right, number one.
Okay, let's do it. At the beginning of the scene, Nick says, I have a confession to make. What is Nick's confession? He wanted to ask Talia about, he wanted to ask Talia out when they were in college.
Okay.
Yes. Number two, Nick asks Talia if she remembers something. What is it? Studying with him for an exam. Yes, the first one.
Okay. Studying with him for an exam. Okay. 3.
Yes. Why didn't Nick ask Talia out when they were in college? He thought she was already dating someone else. Already. Yes.
4.
Nope. The second one for number 3.
Okay.
No, in number 3. Yeah, the second one.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't
Okay.
worry about it. What does Talia tell Nick about her boyfriend in college? Uh, they had stopped dating before Nick and Talia began studying together. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So are you ready?
Ready. Yes,
Right.
man. We got it.
We got this. Now let's go now and do the second set.
Let's do it.
Okay, so read the sentences, click on the box and choose the correct answer.
Okay. At the beginning of the video, Nick says, it's about, well, us. When she hears this, Talia probably feels curious and excited because she has strong feelings for Nick. Yes. Nick asks Talia, do you remember that night in college when we were studying for our Shakespeare final? When Talia says, I remember it well. She probably means yes, that one, friend. Talia says, I'm not seeing anyone now. This is an indirect way of saying I'm available now if you want to go on a date. Yes. At the end of the scene, when the waiter interrupts Nick is probably going to ask Talia on a date. Yes.
Okay. You ready?
Let's do it. Ready. Yes, friend. We got it.
Okay, yes. Awesome. No problem. All right, sir. So now let's go into a vocabulary exercise.
Okay.
So let's see if you remember this, okay?
Okay.
So in the video, Nick says to Talia, I wanted to ask you out then. The word pool below contains additional words and phrases related to dating and romance. Okay, so click on the light bulb icon to see the meaning of these words. Let's see, we don't need it. Choose the best description and click the correct answer. Number 1.
Okay. Kenji asked Nobuko out. They were already in a relationship. They weren't in a relationship yet. Paulo and Astrid were in a serious relationship. They would certainly see each other again. Bridget was on the rebound. Her relationship had recently ended. Yes. Adriane was seeing someone. She had a boyfriend. Okay. George just fixed his best friend up with a woman from the office. They just went on their first date. Okay. Stephanie has never gone out in a out on a blind date. She has never dated someone she hasn't met before. My teenage neighbor has a crush on Britney Spears. Okay.
Hmm.
This is not serious love. Yes. Martin played the field when he was in college. He dated many women.
Okay.
Okay. Young son played hard to get. Uh, it wasn't easy to get a date with her. Yes. Marina and Sergei split up after seeing each other for 3 years. Their relationship ended.
Okay.
Okay,
You ready?
ready. Let's do it.
Yes.
Yes, we got it.
Yes.
Marina
We got
got it.
this. No problem, right? Okay.
No problem, friend.
Let's go now into the speaking section, okay? So
Okay,
give me
yeah.
just a second. So let's review this. In the video, Nick asked Talia, do you remember the night in college we were studying for our Shakespeare final? When we are talking to an old friend or colleague, we sometimes remind each other about past events. So reminding about past events, okay?
Okay,
Do you remember when we? And then remember when? Do you recall? I was just thinking, do you recall? So we are reminding about past events to other people, but let's listen to them in detail. Are you ready?
ready.
Do you remember when we went to the championship game together?
Remember when we went to the championship game together?
Do you recall the time we went to the championship game together?
I was just thinking about when we went on that trip to California. Do you recall having that class together in college?
Okay.
Okay.
Any questions?
No, I don't
No?
think I have.
All right. So in the video, Talia says, of course, I remember it. I remember it well. We can make positive or negative comments about shared past events. Of course, not everything is positive, right?
Yes, yes.
So commenting about past memories, positive, neutral, and we have the negative ones. So are you ready?
Okay, ready.
I remember that well.
That was a great class.
That was a lot of fun, wasn't it? We had a great time, didn't we?
Sure, I remember. How could I forget?
Oh, don't remind me.
What a nightmare that was.
Okay.
Okay,
So you ready?
ready.
All right. So in the video, Nick says, I had wanted to ask you out. He's expressing a regret. Sometimes we express a regret about a past event, okay?
Yes.
So
Okay.
expressing regret, we have different scenarios.
I wish I had worked harder.
I should have worked harder.
I guess I should have worked harder.
I really wanted to ask you out. I missed my chance to ask you out.
I'll always regret not taking that class.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
All right. So now let's do an exercise.
Okay. As usual. Let's do
Always, man.
it.
I told you about this, right? When I was in high school,
Yes, yes, you told me.
there's always an explanation exercise, explanation exercise.
Yeah.
Always, always. And that's the way I got used to it, man.
Yes.
Always, always. Uh, okay. That's the way it is. It's not gonna change.
Just stick to it, Gonzalo. Just stick to it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay. Let's see. Read the dialogue, then read the question and choose the correct answer.
let's do it. Dean, remember when we went skiing in the Alps? Ben, I remember that well. What did Ben probably say? Uh, that was a lot of fun, wasn't it? I hope we can go back someday. The last one. Yes. Number 2. I was just thinking about our first journalism class at the college. Oh, don't remind me. I did so badly on the final exam. I really wish I had studied more. What is another way Amy can express this regret? I should have studied more. It's
Okay.
the last one. Okay. Number 3, Nick. I was just thinking about that qualifying match we lost last year. There was a thought match, wasn't it? Was another way for Nick to remind coach about a past event. What what did you think about that qualifying match we lost last year? Okay. Remember when we went to the Rock on concert? What did Tina probably say? What a nightmare that was. The worst experience of my life.
Are you ready?
Yes. Ready. Okay. All right.
No problem. Okay, we got this. Now let's go into some reading, man.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do this. Give me just a second. Okay, before that, let's do a task listening, okay? Give me
Okay.
just a second. So, yes, let's do this. In the video, Nick and Talia talk about their memories of their class together in college. Are their memories accurate? You're going to hear a segment of a lecture by a psychologist who specializes in memory. Okay, so complete the notes by dragging and dropping the words in the correct blanks. So we
Okay.
just need to input them as we listen. Are you ready?
Ready.
Do you remember your first day of school? Do you recall the time you met your best friend? Do you remember the last time you saw your grandfather? Well, of course you do. We all recollect important events and people in our lives. Thousands and thousands of events and people. But how does the memory actually work? And how accurate is our memory? Now, most people think that the memory is like a video recorder that records every event accurately and stores it intact, like a videotape on a shelf. Then years later, when we remember something, we just replay the tape, and presto, our memories of those events are perfectly clear. All the sights, sounds, and so on are replayed accurately. Well, this may be a logical way to think about memory, but actually, Research on human memory has shown that our memories really aren't like video recordings at all. No, instead, our memories are combination of several mental processes. Our memories are constructed out of images, the original event, plus imagination, dreams, and the many things we have heard or read since that time. For example, when we think we are remembering a major event, like our first day of high school or a job interview, we are actually reconstructing the event, adding to it or altering it as a result of all these different mental processes. And our memories, unlike video recordings, change over time. They're not the same from day to day or year to year because the connections in our brain change constantly. Our memories are also influenced by the situation and the people around us. When you're talking to one of your parents at home, you will remember something one way. If you are talking with a close friend at school, you'll remember it differently. So, the next time you recall an event, remember your memories are never really a true video recording of what happened. They're always enhanced and altered versions of the event.
Okay, that was a
Okay.
long conversation. So,
A lot of
right,
interesting
number one.
information. Okay. We'll remember important events and people. Most people think that memory is like a video recorder. Our memories are a combination of several mental processes. Yes. When we remember, we are actually reconstructing the event. Our memories, unlike video recordings, change over time. Our memories are also influenced by the situation and the people around us.
Are you ready?
Ready? Yes, we got it.
Awesome. No problem.
No problem, friend.
Okay, yes. Awesome. Now let's go into the reading. Okay. A lot of work today, okay?
Yes.
All right, so preview vocabulary. Read each sentence, drag and drop the answers into the correct blanks. You will not use all the words. All right, let's try to do this.
Okay. The cappuccino is always very good at this restaurant. The frozen cappuccino is their specialty. Mountainous areas produce good coffee. Coffee growing regions exist in South America, Africa, and Asia.
Mountainous, mountainous.
Mountainous. Okay, mountainous. Okay. You should this coffee carefully. It's really hot. Sip this coffee carefully. It's really hot.
Mhm.
Yes. Many people believe that Ethiopian coffee has a special uh, roasted flavor than another coffee has. Bitter flavor. Okay, we'll see. Many kinds of nuts and beans are more flavorful when heated over a fire. This is why coffee beans are... Oh, here is roasted. Yes. roasted, and the other one is bitter.
Just like chocolate, right?
Yes, yes. Around the world, people use different methods to uh, 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 brew their coffee. Many people use automatic coffee makers. Many people are so busy, that they only drink instant coffee. I love sweet things and dislike sour or mm, bitter things. Yes,
Bitter?
yes, friend. I love sweet things and dislike sour or bitter things. That's why I can't drink coffee unless I add a lot of sugar. So many people believe that Ethiopian coffee has a special, unique flavor that no one other
Yes.
coffee.
So it's
Yes.
part of the adjective. You're still describing the word
Yeah.
flavor.
That's why it does. Yes. That's why it doesn't run out. Yes. Okay.
Okay. So let's
Yes,
see.
Frank. Let's do it.
Awesome. All right.
All right, Frank. We got it. Money, money, money.
Money, man. Okay. So now let's go into the article.
Let's do it.
Let's get into the real deal. Okay. I like coffee, man.
Have you ever tried those Nespresso?
Yes, but uh, I do like them, but I believe it's too much packaging.
Okay, yes, it's not like real coffee.
Yeah, and also I feel like I'm not protecting the world, man. You know,
Yes,
because yeah, I just don't like it. You need to have pressure in order for them to work. So they you have to buy the device, right? The machine.
yes.
They make you do that, and I don't like to go and drink coffee to coffee restaurants and stuff like that. Coffee shops, but I haven't had a chance ever since I'm being here. My wife just went about 3 weeks ago with my daughter. They went to drink tea, and stuff like that. It's sometimes
Yes,
it's good to just socialize, man.
yes, yes, right. Maybe see some people, right?
Yeah, not too many, man, because if not, I'll get like that Akita.
You're right. That was a good
Right?
one. That was a good one. That was a good.
Yes.
Probably he's going to get again.
I know. It depends what kind of people.
Yes, it depends.
All
You're
right.
right.
World coffee craze. So read the sentence. Read each sentence, click on the box and choose the correct answer. But first, let's read the article. Are you ready?
Okay, ready. World coffee craze. Have you ever sipped a coffee of Jamaican Blue Mountain, Indian Missouri, or Sumatra Madeline? If you have, you are a part of the specialty coffee boom that began in the 90s. Specialty coffees come from a particular growing regions of the world where special climates produce coffee beans with unique flavors. After they reach their markets, these special beans are then freshly roasted and properly brewed. People have been roasting and brewing coffee for a very long time. No one is sure who discovered coffee or when it was first made into a drink. A popular, a popular story says that long ago a farmer noticed that his goats were acting strangely. Okay. They were jumping around with unusual energy and playfulness. He allowed them and saw that they were eating the berries from a certain tree. He tried one too. It was very bitter, but it energized him and made him feel good. From that moment on, some people say humans began developing ways to enjoy coffee. For centuries, coffee was roasted, ground, and brewed into a hot drink. Then, in the mid 20th century, instant coffee was developed and manufactured. It soon became more popular than brew coffee because it was fast and easy to make, requiring only boiling water. A new era of coffee began brewing in the 1980s and the 1990s. It started in Berkeley, California, with a specialty coffee company named Peet's, but it was another West Coast company, Starbucks of Seattle, Washington, that took the fresh brew coffee mania all over the world. Even tea-loving cultures from Britain to China are enjoying coffee mocha, double lattes, and cappuccino at hip new cafes. Yes,
Cafes.
cafes. Yet, in spite of all the new coffees and trendy cafes, instant coffee is still what most people around the world drink every day. Okay, okay,
All right.
friend. Yeah,
So, any questions about the article?
no, I don't think I have any questions.
No? Okay.
No,
So, let's go into the questions.
okay. Specialty coffees mm, are growing in areas that have special climates. You can make instant coffee by simply adding hot water. Hot water is, yes, that one. According to a popular story, coffee was discovered by a farmer whose goats were acting strangely.
They were
Friend,
all wired up.
yes, friend.
You know, there was a TikTok video
Okay,
that someone shared to me uh, like 2 years ago, and it's like one of those videos. They're gonna talk about fresh air in the mornings and stuff, and you can
okay,
see the rising of the sun, and there's these two guys like in a fence, right?
okay,
And then this
okay.
one guy, like you can see the video, like there is the camera is moving, you can see the sun rising, then you see two guys with a hat, and they're like calm and stuff, like a really good mood. And all of a sudden this guy tries to touch the fence and I went.
Yes, friend, I remember. I think I saw that
You saw
video.
that one?
Yes, friend. It was really good.
Oh, poor guy, man. Like how many bolts?
Yes, he was wired up.
It was strong, right?
Yes, friend.
In order to feel the punch, it needs to be like close to 200, right?
Yes, 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 it need to be.
Wow. Yeah. Poor guy, man. I mean, I laughed every time, but then I think about like, wow.
Oh.
Poor
That's yeah, friend. I have saw it. I have saw it. I
guy.
have seen it.
We have to see someone suffer to laugh, right?
Yes, it's human nature, dude. What can you say about it?
I know, man. All right, number 4.
Okay, number 4. The specialty coffee boom started in the United States. Yes. Most people who like coffee drink instant coffee.
Okay. So
Okay,
you ready?
ready. Let's do it.
Yes.
Yes, friend, we got it. Money, money, money.
Okay. Yes, we got this, man. No problem. All right. Awesome. All right. So We
Okay.
have completed our goal today, but
Lewis,
we still got time. Let's go over the one part of the pronunciation section really fast,
okay.
and
let's
then we
do
call it a day, okay?
Okay.
So words with W, any, every, some, no. Let's listen to this. Are you ready?
Right.
The words any, every, some, and no can be combined with words like one, thing, where, and time to form compound words. The first part of these compounds has the main stress. It is longer, stronger, and higher in pitch than the second part. Everyone. Compare the stress in ordinary phrases with any, every, some, or no, where the second word has the main stress. Every person. Listen to these lines from the dialogue. Notice the stress in the compound words shown in blue.
Okay.
Okay.
Any questions?
No, I don't think I have any question.
Let's listen to the examples.
Anybody
Okay.
could see she was scared.
They admitted everything.
Thanks, but it was nothing.
I have something to ask you. And this will be sometime next year.
I'm trying to get hold of someone named Jackie Bishop.
Okay.
Okay.
So sometimes we stress a complete word. Well, in this case, we have compound words. We stress the first one. Okay.
Okay.
Or we stress the beginning of a word. We look at the syllable, right?
Yes. Okay.
And we stress the syllable. It depends. But remember, the purpose behind stressing words is to make it sound longer, stronger, and a higher pitch in order to show that is the main idea. That's where we want to concentrate the information.
Okay. Understood.
Okay.
Yes.
And we can stop here and do some examples tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, my
Okay.
friend.
So today
Yes.
was very good, very productive, a lot of exercises. And don't forget to do your homework, okay?
Okay. Okay, my friend.
Yeah, I promise you a new account, so I will share that with you in a little bit, okay?
Okay. Okay. I'll be atento. Sorry.
Okay. Yes, thank you, Gonzalo. Have a great night, man. Take care.
Thank you, my friend.
Good
Have a
luck
great
at
night.
work tomorrow, man.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks a lot, my friend. You too.
Thank you, Gonzalo. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye.